Hey everybody, welcome back to Craft With Me Wednesday. Oh, everybody's here. Hi, how are you? Hope you are having a great day. Sue and Mickey and who else is here? Diane. Welcome in everybody. So glad you're here. Lady Dragon, I haven't seen you in a while. So nice to see you. And my girl Tia. Hola, Tia. I thought of you today. I think of you guys every day. I thought of Mickey. Mickey, I got to call you tomorrow because I want to figure out what we should release this Friday out of your artwork. If maybe you have a favorite you would like to release. Rhonda and Tammy are here. Oh, I'm so glad. Cav Dog. Hey, bud. Nice to see you all. I haven't heard from you in a few days. Like every day, it's like, here's my progress. Here's my progress. I just love it. Oh, y'all want to see my progress? Here, I'll show you. Since I have it off the table. Here's my progress. Woo-hoo. I've got all this stuff here so you can't see it. But look at the boats going through the water towards the castle. There's the edge of the owl. And I'm really happy with the way it's turning out. I am not crazy about round diamonds, but it looks really good. I blinged it a little, not a lot. I put some quads in it, in one certain area. But today I thought we're gonna have some fun crocheting because I haven't done that in a while. And I'll be honest with you, I'll tell you before Joanna gets in here because it's her blanket. I stopped doing that blanket about a week, maybe. It's probably been over a week since I worked on it, maybe 2 weeks, because I'm just, getting the store up and running. And when I sat down to do it, I couldn't remember which row I was on because every single row is different. So I figured out I'm just going to have to go and frog out rows until I find a row that I recognize so I can pick up the pattern again. And that's going to take a little work. So I don't want to do that on camera because it's kind of embarrassing. You switched canvases, Rhonda? How come? So I've got my yarn here. Let's transition to the other window. Here we go. I got my yarn here. I got a measuring tape because I don't have the right crochet hook for this particular pattern that I picked. They want me to have a 9. I only could find an 8. I know I have a 9 somewhere, but God knows where and all that stuff. I looked for it, couldn't find it. So we're going to go with an 8 and just make sure we measure really well. So I went through my books and it just brought back so many memories. Like this is one of my favorite books that I've ever had. This crochet beanie slouchy hat that I picked up from Joanna's, I think. Or maybe somebody gave it to me. I don't remember. I've gotten books from so many different places. First of all, I want this girl's hair. My God, look at that. Like she's living her best life with this hair. I love it. But I want to do this one. I wish I had this yarn. Look how pretty this is going to be. But I'm going to use this yarn instead. I think that it'll be just as pretty with this yarn. You had a crazy day today. Oh, then I'm going to have to watch your live tonight to hear all about it. Tammy says, I don't like my butt. I will continue on with it. Oh, you don't like your camera. I thought she was saying she doesn't like her butt. Honey, none of us like our butts. It's just there. God gave it to us. But she's not talking about that. She don't like her canvas. I like the canvas. I've just had that thing for years and just never did it. And I thought, I gotta do. Oh my God, you guys, this is so cool. This is the instructions. This is it. This is it. Oh my God. Compared to the pattern I'm doing for that blanket, which is pages and pages and pages. Oh, I've made this hat before and I absolutely love it. That's probably why it flipped to that page automatically. This is the coolest hat because you're crocheting in a very different way than usual, but it turns out really cool. I might do that one next. We're going to stick with this one here. And wow, That's it. Make a magic ring. Now, I don't know how to make a magic ring. I don't do magic rings. We're just gonna chain 4 and pretend we made a magic ring. Now, where'd my hook go? There it is. And scissors, you know, in case you need to slice something, we gotta have the scissors. So I'm just gonna leave this here. I don't make a magic ring. I've learned, everybody's taught me, and you're still working on the Great Escape, lady. Listen, no blame here, no blame. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just going to do that, and then we're going to go into here and slip that over there. And now we got, look, a magic ring without the magic. Joanna, oh no, you're just on time. Okay, then they want us to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. I need some flex here. We need some yarn. How's everybody? I sent out some tumblers today to influencers. Shipping is something else. It just keeps going up and up and up. I thought the post office was the federal government. How are they still working with the government shut down? But anyway, yeah, they're still there. Just in the hopes, you know, just marketing, trying to get the store out there, get the people to unbox the tumblers and see if they like them. Okay, counts as 1 double crochet for now and throughout. 13 double crochet in the ring. Is that total? Oh, 13 more. Okay, because it's a total of 14. Okay, I got it. So 13 more double crochets. Now, if y'all know how to crochet, I don't need to teach you how to crochet. This is probably not going to be a difficult pattern because I'm using a size 6 yarn is what it calls for. It calls for wool, but this is this Hometown from Lion brand. I doubt that it's wool. It's acrylic. It's 100% acrylic, yeah. I have wool in my inventory somewhere. God knows where. And I just lost count. Anyway, I always do that. That looks like 3 so far. We're just going to make sure we have 14 total when we get to the end. That'd be 4, 5. You forgot my counting. How long has it been since I counted for you guys? It's been forever. And every time I get on this daggum camera, my nose wants to make an appearance and run. I'm like, stop, stop, stop. Would you please? Oh, it's ridiculous. Not as bad as when I was in the garage, but so we still have a few more to go here. My magic ring is not magic anymore. I want some more flexibility here. Mickey, have you crocheted in a hot minute? Have you done any crocheting? And Mary Maxim keeps trying to get me to order from them, and I'm just not gonna do it. It's too expensive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, here we go. We gotta slide 4 more in here somehow. 11, 12. We'll get it. 12. Okay, 2 more. 13. This is really pretty, this yarn. 13. 14. I haven't made a hat in years. I had so many hats, and I was making them for my sister when she was bald. And she kind of adopted most of my hats when she didn't have any hair. So now I just need some new hats for myself. So, okay, we got 14. Slip stitch to join in the top of the 3rd chain. Okay, so which would be this right here? Let's make sure. Here. Is that the right one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yep, we got 14. Now what are we doing? Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. That's the first one. 1 back loop only double crochet in the same stitch. Oh, really? In the same stitch. All right. There we go. Back loop only. Then 2, I don't know if you can see. You can't see what I'm reading. Okay, 2 BLOs, which is 2 back loop only double crochets in each stitch around. Okay, that's easy. Wow, an easy pattern. That's the other thing I thought. You know, the last time I looked at all these books, I was a beginner crocheter, and now that I'm a little bit more experience under my belt, I think I could tackle some of these patterns. And it does call for 150 yards of this, and each of these skeins is 67 yards. So I've got 3 skeins of this yarn for this hat, which is a lot for a hat, but it's going to be a slouchy hat. So there we go. Jerry, hello, Jerry, what you doing? Your nose is running too, Joanna. Oh my gosh. Vertigo. It's vertigo. She's bumping into everything like drunk Aunt Lydia. How you doing? No, this is not your blanket. And if you want to know about your blanket, you could, I had a little confession at the beginning of the video. I'll tell you again, Joanna, since you're here, I don't remember what row I left off on because I put it down for a little while. So now I've got to frog out some rows till I figure out where I am in the pattern, because every row is different. And yeah, not even similar, these rows. But that's a bag a day thing for you. She likes to do that. She likes to change things up. Why is my dog barking like that? She thinks she owns the neighborhood. There's probably somebody walking by with their dog and she doesn't recognize them. If she don't recognize you, then you don't belong in this neighborhood, because she knows everybody that lives in this neighborhood. She almost ripped my arm off this morning trying to get to another dog. I'm trying to talk to Joanne on the phone, and she's going crazy over this little dog. Her hackles were all up. And that is it, I believe. Let's just make sure our count's correct. We should have, oh, I was supposed to do 2 in each one. Of course, I thought that was looking a little buckety there. See, I've already made a mistake. Oh, well. Now we've made room for, now we did have 2 in the first one, right? 1, 2. Okay, so we need, you can pick it up right there. Well, at least we made a mistake on the first row. So probably tomorrow after tomorrow I need to work on what I'm going to roll out in the store on Friday, because I do new arrivals every Friday. And I've already picked out some things I want to do new arrivals on. And then I will sit down with Joanne's blanket and figure out where I am. It's just one of those things where you pick it up, and as soon as I pick it up, Stitch thinks that's his cue. Oh, mom's got either mom's got a computer in her lap, or that didn't work out right, did it? Or yarn. She thinks either one is an invitation for her to come up into my lap and cuddle. And I'd be like, no, go away. But luckily it's been cooler out. She's gotten to go outside, so she hasn't been the lap cat as much, thank God. I'm doing all these in the back loop. There's the front and there's the back. I'm doing these in the back loop twice each time, because I didn't the first time. So this certainly looks more like a hat now, doesn't it? I gotta make sure I do 2 in each, because I'm talking and crocheting at the same time. So I met with my nutritionist today, and I'm losing weight. My A1C is under control. She looked up this stuff that I've been drinking that Joanna gave me, and she said that it's pretty much everything that you get in protein, like in your whenever you eat protein. It's all the stuff that you're getting in the protein. Right now, this is just regular water. I'm not drinking it now. I'm only trying to drink it once a day because at $80, you only drink it once a day. So, but she said, it's fine. You could drink that if you want. But the other thing she suggested, because I thought, oh, she's going to be mad. I ate a handful of Tostitos last night. She's like, no. She goes, in fact, why don't you get some hummus to dip them in? And I'm like, oh, that's a great idea. And then she was like, you should make your own hummus. And it doesn't sound like it's hard to do, make your own hummus. I just got to find a recipe that I like, what to put in it. Like, I know I would want some garlic in it. I don't know what else I would. She likes hers with olives, but I'm not sure what else I would put in it. What would y'all put in it if you had to make your own hummus? Joanna's going to tell us she's made her own hummus before because she's a chef. So I'll probably just see what she's got up her sleeve there. Did you cook tonight, Joanna? You were supposed to cook. Could I see Joanna cross-stitching? Oh, absolutely not. Tia says, that's the part of following a pattern that bites. At least it's crochet and not cross-stitch. Oh, God, if it was cross-stitch and I forgot, that would be a disaster, too, because, yeah, my count would be off, and, yeah, I hate that. Was this 1 or 2? It was 1. Okay, this is 2. Here we go. This feels good to crochet. I did take my Apple Watch off because it records my crocheting as walking. Whenever I crochet, I get thousands of steps every time. My nutritionist thought that was pretty funny. I'm also losing weight, not a lot, but it's coming down. It's going in the right direction, which is not up, thank God. And one more of those. This guy yesterday had me DoorDash him. I think he was a college student. Had me DoorDash him a bag of potato chips and a candy bar. That was it. A bag of potato chips and a candy bar. And I had to take that shit all the way across town. I'm like, are you seriously that lazy? You can't get in your car and go buy a bag of chips and a candy bar? Yeah. Apparently. And he's going to pay me $5 to deliver that. I'm like, okay. For $5, you could add another bag of chips and a candy bar. Oh, well. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Uh-oh. Was it supposed to be 26? It's supposed to be 28. What happened? Okay, we got 2 there. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. All right, we'll do 2 more. 28. Oh, it's supposed to be just in the back loop. Just the back loop. Whoops. One and 2. Now we have 28. Now it wants me to do this here, slip stitch it into there. There we go. Ooh, that is pretty. Ooh, I like that. I like these colors. You don't like hummus, Tammy? Oh. Maybe he's in the witness protection program and he can't go buy his own. You know what surprises me most about DoorDash? I guess it shouldn't surprise me. A lot of the places that I deliver to are these old rundown houses or these old apartment buildings. Like these people, government housing, how are they affording DoorDash? Like they look like they came out of a food stamp line, these people, and they're ordering. I can't afford to order DoorDash. How do they do it? Yeah, I do love hummus if there's the right stuff in it. Like I think I like my dietitian's idea of putting olives in it, but I know I like if I were gonna go buy it, which I probably will. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I like the roasted garlic or the roasted. Is it roasted garlic or roasted red pepper or whatever it is? Yeah. All right. All right. We're on row 3, chain 3. 1, 2, 3. We're already 3 rows into this. Look at this. 2 in the back loop, double crochet in the next stitch. 2 back loop only, double crochet in the next stitch. In the next stitch. Okay, 2 in the next one, not that one. The next one. 1, 2 in the back loop only, and then 1 back loop double crochet in the next stitch. I think we're going to be doing this every other here. Okay, and then 2 in the next, 2 in the next, and then we repeat from around. Okay, so 1 there. Oh, this is going to be fun. I got to remember, do I do 1 or do I 2? 1, 2. Usually what I do here is count to 3. 1, 2. Then I put 3 by itself, and then I start over. Then I'm not confused. 1, yeah, and now 1, 2, 3. Now we go to the next one. 1, 2. I have to teach Joanna how to crochet. And 3. There we go. That's so pretty. I really do like that. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, come on. Just unravel. I didn't take it out of the middle. I know I should be taking it from the middle, but sometimes I just can't find the middle. By the time I find the middle, everything's all tangled up and it's just not worth it. That should be 3. That is 3. Okay. 1, 2. This is the equivalent of color blocking. When you just have a real chunky yarn, it just goes so fast. 1, 2, because it's just takes up so much space. 3, 1. But by the looks of it, it's not gonna get that cold this winter. Goodness gracious! It's supposed today was so nice. I went out and I enjoyed. It was like 55 in the morning, and it didn't get higher than 70. Okay, did I do 1, 2, 3? Okay. But tomorrow's supposed to go back up to 80. 1, 2, 3. I just want it to go down to like 40 and stay there for a while. Can it just stay there for like a week maybe? Can we get a week out of it? I just want to wear my sweaters. Okay, that is 1, 2, 1. Okay, got it, got it, got it. How many do we need at the end of this? We need 42. Okay. We'll get there. Sue got her t-shirt that I made for her with her granddaughter on it. If y'all want shirts like that with pictures that you have, you just have to contact me and I can do that for you. Start with cross stitch for ease of crafting. Crochet can be addicted once you get the hang. Knitting is hard, requires a lot of coordination and patience. Knitting is just slow. Tammy, you want to learn to crochet? You don't want to learn. Cross stitch is a rabbit hole too, trust me. Not as expensive a rabbit hole, but it's a rabbit hole nonetheless. And then you get all these patterns that you never finish. Yeah. I just stopped cross stitching altogether. I just have so many other things that I love to do, and cross stitch is very, very time consuming. That's 1, 2, 1. Okay, there we go. So, and I was looking today for graphics for my store. 1, 2. And I've gotten so inspired to do some watercolor, so I got to sit down and do some of that. All right, but not tonight. You used to cross stitch, but you had to quit. Why? I don't. Part of the reason with cross stitching me is my eyesight is not as good as it used to be, and it really does require good eyesight. And my counting skills are just horrible. I never get a count right, and then I end up pissed because I have to frog it all out, and it looks terrible. And now, there's some people that are so gifted and they can get a pattern done fast. I'm not one of them, unfortunately. All right, we got 3 more to put in here, and then I'm going to count just to make sure I didn't miss anything. And we should have 42. Well, look, this hat is almost done. You've got a lot of patterns. I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. $42, $43. How did I get 43? No way. It's just supposed to be 42. 1, 2, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. $42. So this last one, I wasn't supposed to put in there. Okay, so we took it out. 42 now. 42. Join in the last one. Okay. That's why you count. Now, row 4, chain 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 back loop only, double crochet in the next stitch. The next stitch. Uh-oh, I see where this is going. I recognize this pattern. 2 in the next. 1 in the next, 2 in the next. Wait, 1 and then 1 in the next 2 stitches. Okay, so it's 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Okay, so 1, 1, 2. There we go. This will be my 2 here. After chemo, you got neuropathy. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm so sorry. So Dolly actually did, we were talking about Dolly this morning, Joanna and I, about, you know, her health failing, but she actually did a video to say she's okay. She says, I'm not dying. But she does explain that she is getting treatment at Vanderbilt. So she doesn't say what for, but if she's got cancer, you know, that's, I don't know. That would be sad, but she's still alive. She just wanted everybody to know she's still alive. And she looked really good, actually. Okay. I'm gonna make this hat, and then I'm really gonna want some winter. I need winter. Okay, is that right? 1, 1, 2. Yep. This is a very, very easy pattern. 1, 1. And I only chose it because I didn't want to go real deep into the yarn stash, and this was kind of what was at the top. So I said, okay, let me find a pattern that will use this 6-weight yarn. I still don't see how I'm going to end up using 3 skeins. That makes no sense, because I'm on row 4 right now, so I don't know. Who knows? It doesn't seem like I would use that much yarn, but I might. We still got this much left of the first skein. Couldn't hold the needle. Wow. Thank you, Jerry. I don't recall where I got this yarn. Lion brand, so probably Joanna's, because that's where you usually pick up your Lion brand. I'm sorry, this tumbler makes the stupidest sound. Do you hear this sound? I'm trying to put it somewhere where you can't hear it. It's so weird. Okay. Okay, 1, 2. Now you guys were making me want to cross stitch. See what you did? Look what you made. You know what else I want to do? I want to learn how to bake sourdough bread like Taylor Swift. Like, I know my granddaughter Malia went through this sourdough phase. I don't know if she's still doing it. You know, guys, she is in culinary school right now, my granddaughter. You guys know her. You guys know Malia. And I am so proud of her. She loves culinary school. Loves, loves, loves it. So I'm going to have a chef in my family, which is very cool. She was always, you know, when she was growing up, she was always coming up with the weirdest concoctions. She would make something and she wouldn't tell me how she made it, and I wouldn't eat it until she told me what. I'm one of those people, I gotta know what's in something before I will eat it. And she wouldn't tell me. My dad was the same way. He was a chef. And sourdough bread toast. She's making, like, Taylor Swift is making this blueberry lemon sourdough that I just got to get this recipe and I got to try it. But my dad was like that too. You know, he was a chef in the hospitals in Orlando back when they had real chefs in a hospital. Now it doesn't matter if you're a chef or not, I don't think. But he would make stuff and my girlfriends would come over and they would eat it. I'd be like, nope, I'm not eating it. You won't tell me what's in it? Not eating it. That's just how I am. All right. We're at 211. This is a 2. So today my nutritionist was on to me about vegetables. I hate vegetables. I don't want to eat vegetables, but apparently I need to eat vegetables. Okay, where are we here? 1, 1, okay. 2 here. Which is why I think she was recommending the hummus, because that's a vegetable as well as protein. Two, 1, 1, okay. Today I had $169 charge on my bank account. I'm like, what the hell is that for? And it turns out it was for HBO Max. I'm like, what? $169? I usually pay these subscription things monthly. No, they're billing you yearly now. And so I canceled my subscription. I'm like, I like the show The Pit, but when that comes, maybe you'll be having a special or something, because I ain't paying you $170 to watch The Pit, because I don't really watch anything else on that channel. House of Dragons when that was a thing. You find bread hard to make? Yeah. We're all enablers? Yes, we are to you. Okay, that's 2, 1, 1. Okay, 2 here. I want to try sourdough. So we'll see. I'm gonna look it up and see, like, what are the ingredients? What do I need to invest in this sourdough thing? Okay, that's 2, 1. Wait, is that 2? Yeah, 1, 1, 2 here. The final count will tell us if we did this right. Hold on. Okay, no, it goes here. All right, let's count. Look, we made a doily. Is hummus made from chickpeas? Yes. Chickpeas, I think they're vegetable and a protein, like a lot of beans. They're full of protein. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 56. Woohoo! 56! We did it right! We have a winner! 56. 56. Now we can go on to row 5. 5 rows, guys. Wow. That's halfway. Chain 3. Well, first we got to connect it. Let's connect it to the other side. Then we'll chain 3. And then, 5 through 8. Oh, I got 3 rows. This is not just 1 row, it's 3. So I'm going to do this for 3 rows. Okay, it couldn't have been that simple. It couldn't just be that many. Okay, this is 3 rows right here. Chain 3, 1 back loop in each stitch around. Oh, that's easy. So we're doing 1 back loop 3 different times, 3 rows. That's cool. All right. 1 second. All right. Somebody's asking me if your granddaughter is making sourdough bread, she can give you the starter you need to make the bread. I'm going to call her and ask her. Yes. You add to your starter to make enough to continue having the base for the recipe. Ellen, hello. Ellen, did you get your... Ellen purchased from the store. She was my first customer. I hope you liked what you got. All right, so we're just going to do 1 in each stitch around here. I am going to definitely call her because if she does have some starter dough for me. Although last time I was at her house, I didn't see anything in the refrigerator. So she may have not be in that phase anymore. Right now she's in the phase of, this is my first semester at college and I thought she would take in all academic stuff, but no, she's already in the cooking program. She's doing cooking as well. She's already enrolled in the culinary school. They wanted her, so I'm glad. So now I don't have to count. I can just talk, right? All my favorite people are here. This is what I like during the lives. You know, when I just get my favorite people here. Yep. And I will tell you, a new trial did start today that does not involve children. This is the problem lately. I don't know why they're covering all these trials that involve children. And you guys don't like when I cover trials that involve children. Well, so finally today, one started that does not involve children. It's a woman who... We're going to Homestead, Florida. We're still in Florida. I don't know why we're in Florida for all these trials all of a sudden. But Homestead is where we're at now. And it's a woman who shot and killed her partner. They'd been together for 10 years and had kids and stuff. They just never got married. Shot and killed her partner. But listen, the way she shot him and the way he died is bizarre. So you got to tune in for that tomorrow because it's weird. Like, yeah. And I'm not even sure if she's charged with murder or manslaughter. I have to look. Because her defense is that it was a justified shooting. So we know how those usually turn out with jurors. They don't take too kindly to justifications. Except if you're a former cop sitting eating popcorn in a movie theater, then you might get away with something. I'll never forget that case that guy got away with killing that guy. Oh, the old man who was pissed off because the guy was talking. Don't ever talk during the the pre things, whatever. I don't even know what they're called anymore because I don't go to the movies anymore. Don't talk because you could piss people off for sure. That was another Florida case. We just love Florida. Alrighty, I think we might, I don't know if we have time. We might get through row 8. We might have time to get these 3 rows done, but 9, 10, 11, and 12 I'll have to do off camera. But I will sit down with that blanket and probably tomorrow and just figure it out. I've just got to sit down and concentrate. Because it's not easy instructions like these. It's just, you know, triple V, back, you know, double somersault stitch, you know, stuff you never heard of. And I got to sit and analyze it. And what did I do? What did I not do? And, you know, did I do it and just forgot I did it? And yeah, it's crazy. And it's a beautiful blanket. I don't want to abandon it. So I will finish it. What happened here? I was thinking today I want to do some stuff for my future daughter-in-law. They're getting married in January. They apparently set a date. They just haven't told me what it is. They said there was a thing on Instagram like 100 days until the wedding. And I honestly, I'm not going to sit there and do math. Just give me a date. You know, I figured out from the 100 days that it's sometime in January, mid-January, but give me a date, please. Anyway, for this wedding that my son said there was only going to be 8 people at, boy, is he in for a rude awakening. This girl wants a wedding. And it looks like she's going to get one. She's, you know, she probably makes as much or more money than he does. So if that's what she wants, let her have it. She's a occupational therapist, and yeah, so she probably makes decent money. This is so pretty, this yarn. Maybe Florida needs the National Guards. No, because that's where Trump lives. You know, he thinks Florida's like okie dokie. But it looks like from the news tonight, they're very close to a deal in the Middle East, which I'm happy about. Free the hostages and give people back their loved ones that are deceased, and let's move on. But then he'll take full credit for it. He'll be like, I negotiated the peace in the Middle East. Okay. He's got professional negotiators doing this. He's not doing it himself. But he could take credit for it. Okay. Come on. This feels like it's getting thicker as I go along. Why did you pick this thick yarn? Because I want a really cold day. That's why. All right. There, it's starting to turn in because we didn't do any increases here, so That's why it's turning a little bit that way. And it'll be this way, the hat, when I get it done. That pretty back loop pattern that it makes. The one that I was showing you here, this one here, the loop that you use is very unusual. You don't use the front or the back loop. You actually do it by going in and using this third loop that's right here. This loop here that you see, which is a very unusual pattern. So that's why I love this pattern. I will go back to that and do that probably next, because that is a fun pattern. I don't like that color, but and it's a continuous round. This, where did it go? Where did it go? There's a bunch of them in here. They're so pretty. Have I made any of these other ones? I don't even know. I like this one with where you put the ribbon in it. I've never tried that. I don't have any ribbon. That would be a pretty one. I don't like this one when it's made that way. Yeah, I think that looks weird. This one has this weird stitch going on up at the top. I don't know if you can see it. Like right here. Like, what is going on here? Yeah. But this is one of my favorite books. This is a nice hat here for if you're really cold. Oh, here it is. Yeah. It's just one continuous round. You just keep going. You don't have to like join it and then do chains or anything like that. It's just, you just keep going around and around until you get it the way you want it to. But definitely I've done that in other colors for sure. There it is again. There's the round part where you can see how it goes just around and around and around. It makes such a pretty hat. Anyway, and that looks ridiculous. I probably would never wear that. Anyway, so back to this hat because we've got 8 more minutes. Hi, Angie. You were trying to make these crocheted pumpkins and I kept getting the wrong count, so I put it in timeout. Yeah, you'll get it. You'll get it. I have put projects in timeout as well. The one that's in timeout now is Minnie Mouse, because I got to tell you, that thing is torture. It's just somebody's idea of torture. It's not like Lego fun. It is just torture on your hands. If you want to torture your hands, so that project's in timeout. And I've been enjoying putting together that shop that I'm working on, the Lego shop. But I stopped because I want you guys to see it on camera. So I'll just do other stuff. I'll go do watercolor or something. Because I'm retired, I can do anything I want. I should get out my bicycle and ride that. I haven't done that in a while. Now that the weather's cooler, that might be fun. Instead of getting in the car, just go ride up to the store like I used to on my bike. We wanted the Nobel Prize. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Sue. Oh my God, him with the Nobel Prize. Good Lord. I can honestly say that if that ever happened, I would say, okay, I've seen everything. I've seen it all now. Really and truly, I have seen it all. So Friday night, I got to work a football game. They are converting the baseball stadium into a football field for a football game. It's a high school football game. It's like one of these big rivals that they have every year. Like I think it's like the Catholics versus the Christians. I mean, they call it something else. They call it, I don't know, Crusaders. It's something, but it's a football rivalry among the Catholic schools, and it usually fills the stadium. There's like 17 ushers scheduled for that night, so it should be entertaining for Friday. I'd probably make way more money door dashing, which I'll do on Saturday, but it'll be fun Friday to go see the people that I've worked with and say hi to them again. Because baseball season is months away. That's a job I will not quit. I love that job. It doesn't pay a whole lot, but it was so much fun. I really had fun with it. Now I'm delivering potato chips and candy bars to college students who want to pay huge tips. You need to use a hammer for that thing? Yeah, probably. Convicted person. Yeah, well, convicted. Yep. Everybody seems to forget that the man was convicted. He's a convicted criminal that never got sentenced. Yep. Not me. I always think now, is this worth going to jail for? Before I do things, is this worth going to jail for? Is this where I, pull off my retirement plan and just say, hey, put me in the 3 hots and a cot, because I can't live in some of these places I deliver to. These places are just horrible. What is the book title? You still have baseball there? Oh, what book title of what? Were we talking about a book? Who was talking about a book? Anyway, hi, Lori. I didn't know if we were... Are you talking about this book? Oh, the crochet book. Okay. Crocheted beanies and slouchy hats. I've had this book for maybe 4 or 5 years. It's a 19... Well, this looks like it got printed in 2019. See, 31 pattern. Yeah, they printed it in 2019. So I've had this. That sounds about right. 2019 is probably when I bought it. But you can look that up. Crocheted beanies and slouchy hats. But this one's so easy. Like, it just, this was a really easy pattern. Sorry, I was not thinking of the book I was reading the pattern out of. But I got you now. So don't forget, this is we got less than a minute left. Tomorrow there will be the first day one of the trial. I will recap for you. The openings were very quick. I'll go through the openings, go through some of the testimony that they presented yesterday, and right after me tonight, you can go over and see Dip in Time. She will be live in a few minutes. She's leaving now, and then she's going to go live. And then right after her is Tia. Tia's Crazy Craft Addictions. I'm going to go there and find out what's going on with her day and see how she fared. I love you all. I will see you all in the next video. Sue needs a hat for winter. Okay. Yes, please hit that thumbs up. Helps the algorithm. People know that I'm out there. And I will see you guys. Bye. Take care, everybody.